From Jennifer Scribner Snyder to Beth Fremont. Sent Wednesday, August 18th, 1999, 9:06 a.m. Subject: Where are you? Would it kill you to get here before noon? I'm sitting here among the shards of my life as I know it, and you, if I know you, you just woke up. You're probably eating oatmeal and watching Sally Jessy Raphael. Email me when you get in, before you do anything else. Don't even read the comics. Beth to Jennifer. Okay, I'm putting you before the comics, but make it quick. I've got an ongoing argument with Derek about whether For Better or For Worse is set in Canada, and today might be the day they prove me right. I think I'm pregnant. What? Why do you think you're pregnant? I had 3 drinks last Saturday. I think we need to have a little talk about the birds and the bees. That's not exactly how it happens. Whenever I have too much to drink, I start to feel pregnant. I think it's because I never drink, and it would just figure that the one time I decide to loosen up, I get pregnant. 3 hours of weakness, and now I'm going to spend the rest of my life wrestling with the special needs of a fetal alcoholic. I don't think they call them that. Its little eyes will be too far apart, and everyone will look at me at the grocery store and whisper, "Look at that horrible lush. She couldn't put her Zima down for 9 months. It's tragic." You drink Zima? It's really quite refreshing. You're not pregnant. I am. Normally, 2 days before my period, my face is broken out and I get pre-cramps cramping. But my skin is as clear as a baby's bottom, and instead of cramps, I feel this strangeness in my womb region, almost a presence. I dare you to call Dial-A-Nurse and tell them that you've got a presence in your womb region. Given this is not my first pregnancy scare, I will acknowledge that thinking I'm pregnant is practically part of my monthly premenstrual regimen, but I'm telling you, this is different. I feel different. It's like my body is telling me it has begun. I can't stop worrying about what happens next. First I get sick, and then I get fat, and then I die of an aneurysm in the delivery room. And then you give birth to a beautiful child. See how you've tricked me into playing along with your pregnancy fiction? And then I give birth to a beautiful child, whom I never see because he spends all his waking hours at the daycare center with some minimum wage slave he thinks is his mother. Mitch and I try to eat dinner together after the baby's in bed, but we're both so tired all the time. I start to doze off while he tells me about his day. He's relieved because he wasn't up to talking anyway. He eats his sloppy joe in silence and thinks about the shapely new consumer science teacher at the high school. She wears black pumps and nude pantyhose and rayon skirts that shimmy up her thighs whenever she sits down. What does Mitch think? About the presence in your womb, not the consumer science teacher. He thinks I should take a pregnancy test. Good man. Perhaps a commonsensical guy like Mitch would have been better off with that home ec teacher. She'd never make sloppy joes for dinner. But I guess he's stuck with you, especially now that there's a special needs child on the way.